as a property management company, I'm excited to have the partnership with you because we have a fiduciary responsibility to our clients and protecting their assets and their financials. And one of our shticks is that we help them build wealth through real estate, and that's through sound property management. And so we have personally experienced tenants who have fabricated their pay stubs or give us a friend or family member who's the landlord of the property.
Right.
And, or maybe they gave us faulty bank statements, right? We've seen bank statements that were thrown into
Oh, yeah.
Photoshop and tweaked. So what I really like about your system, and what I believe now makes us a unique property management company in, I'll just say, the Pennsylvania market, or particularly Southeast Pennsylvania, is that we now have the ability to use your systems, which integrates AI technology. So I'd love if you could share a little bit more with our listeners, like kind of the high level bullet point, specifically what does Findigs do to protect the landlord, like using the AI technology to scan the pay stubs and see if they're
Right.
legit, like
Right.
because there's so many service based, kind of like, I don't even know the word to use, but if I'm an Uber driver or a Grubhub driver, or these individual type services, you link with their accounts, I believe, right? And then this way you
Yeah.
have actual visibility into what their income is.
And their ability to pay the rent, right?
And
That's what you want to know.
yep.
It's because the essential question is the person applying to the property the person they say they are, right? The identity fraud is just rampant and growing. But then do they actually have the money to pay the rent? So that decision can be based on real verified information, and you can feel more secure about that, especially to your owners, right? Because you have someone you're answering to as well, and that's valuable property. So essentially, Findigs is a digital underwriting platform that verifies every applicant's identity and income in minutes, no matter how they make money. That's essentially what we do. So, because if you think about the traditional way, and even the ways it's been still doing now, it's again, someone applies, they're self-reporting their information about who they are, where they work, how much they make, and then they're supplying paper documents to verify that. And you're having to make phone calls and look at documents, and then you'll pull a credit report and see how that matches up. And then hopefully you get it all right and you make a great decision. So now we're in this state where, that process doesn't work any longer because there are just too many ways folks can fake information in the application process. So Findigs mitigates the risk there a lot of different ways. So the big key for us, though, is programmatically verifying income in minutes. When someone applies through Findigs, a key value proposition for both sides is an easy to fill out mobile optimized rental application. So literally I can complete my application during a walkthrough if I like. And why that's so helpful is I don't have to go download pay stubs. I don't have to go home and look through a file to find a bank statement that you would require. I can literally just link my payroll provider or link my bank account through secure encrypted pathways so that I can instantly demonstrate to you the income, whether through my payroll provider or through my bank account. And in those circumstances, that's the most preferred happy path, because as an applicant, I can give you my sensitive PII, right? Sensitive information about myself in a secure pathway instantaneously, so that on the back end, you're going to have those verified results, so you can actually make that decision fast for me. So maybe I'm not having to apply to 15 different properties with different property managers, because I know I'm going to get this decision faster, rather than waiting what has traditionally been a 3 to 7 day kind of waiting period for someone to vet me manually. So the whole goal and the mission of Findigs is to make that process uncatchably fast, if you will, so that you can make those decisions in minutes and have real information to go on rather than spending so much time playing detective trying to figure out if things are real. So how that happens, most folks, like I said, link a bank or a payroll. I think we're industry leading in that. We were the first to market to bring a bank link to specifically verify applicants' income, and we've added the payroll provider link as well. So those two things most applicants are doing across the board across the U.S. on our platform.
Which is
What
amazing,
we
way, right? Like the idea of a much quicker application
Yeah,
process. And even, if I were looking for a property, the fact that I can just from my app, from my phone, which we looked up, 85% of our applicants do it from their phone. Well, now
right.
you can just sync to your payroll, sync to your bank, sync to you don't need to go find it, download it, upload it, save it, scan it, whatever you do. The fact that you can do it right then and there is great.